Hey, how you doing? Sometimes I like to watch House and Senate videos because y'all, this stuff is something special. You know what I mean? And you find special moments that you want to share. And here we go. Here's one special moment to share.
Oh, you have friends too, don't you, that represent
Yes,
Jackson?
yes,
Well,
yes, sir,
goodness.
Mr. Speaker. I
And I feel like this is what the B1 family is up against. But I think that we will prevail. You just have to wonder, why don't they love us enough to look out, I mean, we love you because you're a part of us. But why don't you love us? That's the question of the day. But the family is so magical. This is going to get flipped, and you won't even see it coming. Okay. Reparations now.
do have friends, Mr. Speaker. I do have some friends.
Your name is... Okay, this is not his name, but we'll keep going.
Good morning, colleagues. It is a great day in Georgia. The reason why it's great because
This is the House of Representatives of Georgia. And this is like the first week back submitting bills and resolutions and all of that stuff. I think it's the first week back. I'm a little delayed. I will be catching up, so stay tuned. But here we go.
because we have some of our Divine Nine family members who are here with us. And so, for those who do not know what the Divine Nine is, the Divine Nine is a nickname of a group of non-historically black Greek letter organizations that collectively makes up.
And once again, this is the House of Representatives. And you have to wonder, you have all of those people in there, foundational, a bunch of foundational Black Americans. They are in there, not putting up the fight that we need, you know. But here we go. This is the House.
The National Panhellenic Council. These 9 organizations, Mr. Speaker, have placed significant places in our history and in our culture. Collectively, these organizations comprise of nearly...
I'm just saying, that's a lot of people that we thought were family, that we trusted to be smart enough to look out because they're educated enough to have read, to be well read on the history of this country. You just have to wonder what, that's the question, what Okay, here we go.
Nearly 4 million members. And some of the members, if you can kindly stand in the gallery, makes up the National Panhellenic Council. These 9 organizations, Mr. Speaker, have placed significant places in our history and in our culture. Collectively, these organizations comprise of nearly 4 million members. And some of the members, if you can kindly stand in the gallery.
And how many of those members are in Congress? And they're historic since 1908. 1908, y'all. And they don't want to fight for what to do to us. But I will continue to watch not only here in Georgia, but I will be watching others as well. And I just want to see what's happening. I should have been watching all along, but now I have to watch more. Because the trust, the trust is it's a little shaky. It's a little shaky. But the B1 family gonna get you back on track. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Gallery are represented right here. Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity, Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, Kappa Alpha Psi, Omega Psi Phi, Delta Sigma Theta, Phi Beta Sigma, Zeta Phi Beta, Sigma Gamma Rho, and last but not least, Iota Phi Theta. Let's give them a warm welcome, members. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We yield the well.
Representative, I didn't know you were literate in Greek there.
And this is the House of Representatives in Georgia. I have another small piece to add to the other piece from the Senate chamber. Okay, coming to the stage. Coming to the stage, we have Senator Emmanuel Jones, 10th District Democrat. Decatur. He's been in the Senate since 2005. 2005. I'm talking about FBA's all up in there. Okay, let's see what Senator Jones has to say in the Senate.
The Divine Nine. Today has been declared Divine Nine Day, and they are meeting downstairs, and there's probably a few upstairs, but I wanted to make sure that I explain to everyone in this chamber about the Divine Nine. And yes, I'm going to ask if I can be joined by some of my colleagues who's over here to my right that are members of the Divine Nine. And I'm glad you asked me the question, well, who are the Divine Nine? Let me tell you the Divine Nine are.
Oh, he said.
The Divine Nine.
He said that about 15 times. 15 times.
And was created in the early 19th century. It's a social Greek organization.
Early 19th century. All foundational Black Americans.
Known as sororities and fraternities, they began forming on college.
I know there are people from other countries in these groups today, but the originals were all descendants, Black American descendants of chattel slavery.
Campuses across the United States to provide a sense of community and unique opportunities for students. These organizations were often highly exclusive and barred membership to students of certain genders or races, specifically Black students. So at the start of the 20th century, a small number of Black students came together from many historically Black colleges and universities, as we know today as HBCUs, to form their own sororities and fraternities. These organizations are...
And you know, sometimes I wonder, why don't the other non-Black Greek organizations, why don't they, or maybe I just haven't seen it yet. Maybe they do dedications, but I have not run across one yet. I have not. But they always do the, you know, what they do. They always have like a frat day, a sorority day or something, and they always announce it. They always announce it.
known collectively as the National Panhellenic Council, or as we call them, the Divine Nine. Each of these organizations were established with unique core values but shared a common goal to educate and uplift the Black community from racial inequalities and disparities. The Divine Nine are Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity, founded in 1906, Cornell University. And if there's any member...
You know, I will go ahead and let this play just so... I mean, maybe you'll learn a little something. It's almost over. Almost over. But, you know, just showing, I just want to show this so that we know we got a little work to do. We got some work to do. We'll get it done. We're gonna make them love us. We are going to make them love us. It's a lot of us in there. It's a lot of us in these spaces. Can you really live life in America as a foundational Black American and not feel the residuals of slavery? Can you really live in America as a descendant of chattel slavery and not feel the residuals anywhere in your life? Even in these groups? Come on, man. From the top to the bottom, From the top to the bottom, you feel it. Come on now. Break out the shell and do the business. Do that business. Get it done. For the 40 million, not the 4 million, the 40 million. Come on, baby. Get it done.
Members of these organizations, please stand as I list your sorority or fraternity. Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, founded in 1908, Howard University. Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, founded 1911, Indiana University, of which I'm a proud member. Omega Psi Phi fraternity, founded, and I know I will be as well, founded 1911, Howard University. Delta Sigma Theta sorority, founded 1913, Howard University. Phi Beta Sigma fraternity, founded 1914, Howard University. Zeta Phi Beta sorority, founded 1920, Howard University. Thank you to our senator over here. Sigma Gamma Rho sorority, founded 1922, Butler University. Senator Jackson. Iota Phi Theta fraternity, founded 1963, Morgan State University. The Divine Nine, as you can see, has played a tremendous contribution to American history. On today, we celebrate and recognize the Divine Nine. Thank you.
You're supposed to say, I yield the will. You didn't say that, Divine, sir. I said it for you. But it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting that they're not fighting for the 40, but are only fighting for the 4. A better day is coming, baby.